another Pokemon tier list. So today we are doing Gen 2 Pokemon. I should have everybody. It even includes the Megas. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Alright, so I'm going to start with Chikorita Evolution Line. Oh, I've got God tier, awesome, cool, meh, and don't really care. Don't really care doesn't mean like I don't enjoy the Pokemon itself. It's just as in like I don't find it like super special, and it's probably a Pokemon I would never use on my team. But I love most Pokemon, all equally. Alright. So I think we're going to put the Chikorita line, well, at least Chikorita and Meganium. I'm going to put them in Awesome. And I'll put Bayleaf in Cool because I really do love Meganium. I know she doesn't have the best moveset on the planet, but I still love the way that Meganium looks, and I love Chikorita. Like, I can't, doubt it. I can't, can't hate on that. I know there's so many Pokemon, so many people that don't like Chikorita's evolution line or just, using her in general. Which, yes, I get. There's a lot of starters that I do enjoy or that other people enjoy that have the worst moveset on the planet. Like, I think Empoleon is another one because he doesn't learn, a good steel or water move until level 60. But I actually do love Chikorita and Meganium as a whole. Cyndaquil evolution line. This is, without a doubt God tier because it's a very cliche for me. I love Cyndaquil's evolution line, and it even has a good middle, a good evolution. Especially for its second evolution, because I don't enjoy most second evolution starters because it's that weird awkward teenage phase, and a lot of them just look so just basic and so emo. But Quilava is actually really cool, and I think out of most starters, Cyndaquil's evolution line are my favorite starters. So I'm probably biased on that, but it is what it is. Totodile. I don't mind Totodile's evolution line. I've never used Totodile on my team before, but it's definitely not the worst. And I would probably use Feraligatr here, if I had to, or if I was doing some sort of random Nuzlocke type of thing. But yeah, and again, the awkward fucking teenage years of Croconon is just weird. Sentret and Furret. I'll put Sentret in cool, but Furret, of course, is God tier for me because Furret is taller than Charizard, believe it or not. I think Charizard's only 5'8", and I think Furret's 5'11". And it's a giant fucking ferret. Hello? It's the cutest fucking thing on the planet. And I don't got anything else to say about that. Noctowl and Hoot Hoot. They're not my favorite of the birds. But it's definitely not a bad combination or a bad evolution line. I know Ash is a shiny one in the anime. But they're meh. Ladybug and Ladian. I don't really have an opinion, so because I love ladybugs, don't get me wrong, but I've never used Ladybug or Ladian in my entire life. So I don't really have an opinion, or I don't really care. Spinarak and Ariados. I'm gonna put them. It's so funny because with a person with such arachnophobia, to put spider Pokemon in a cool category. Now, don't get me wrong, they make creepy ass noises like they're creepy ass spiders, but I don't know, something about it being Pokemon is kind of different. And I think, are these the only two? Oh no, they have the water Araquanid and whatever the fuck the other one is. The water spiders. Those ones are much creepier. But I like the design of Spinarak and Ariados. And I think Spinarak's kind of cute, if I'm being completely honest. But, yeah. Crobat, I'm going to put an awesome. Because I think he really did hype up Zubat and Golbat a whole lot. And I actually do enjoy Zubat's evolution line. And Crobat just makes it much cooler. Because Golbat's kind of funny looking. I just don't like the fact that, like, what is it? You have to evolve him with high friendship, but I mean, it is what it is. Chinchou and Lantern. Surprisingly, I've never used Chinchou or Lantern on my team before, but I do think they're awesome and think it's a pretty cool, like, evolution line because you have this cute little. It's like an angler. Is it an anglerfish that I'm thinking of? And then it's got like a dolphin, but with the same kind of concept. Yeah, surprisingly, I've never used a Chinchou on my team before. Probably because I don't know what games have fucking Chinchou in it, aside like Pixelmon. But I don't think any of the games that I've ever played had Chinchou in it. Not to my knowledge, at least. Okay, next are the baby Pokemon. Pichu, I'm gonna put in God tier just because it makes Pikachu's evolution line amazing, and I do love Pikachu's evolution line, and Raichu is definitely my favorite just because like it's a bigger and chunkier rat, electric rat, and I think it's just the cutest thing, and I adore Alolan Raichu more than anything. Yeah, Cleffa. Cleffa and Igglybuff, I'll put them both in meh. I mean, they're like they make it work with Jigglypuff and Clefairy's evolution line. Like they make it work. Like they're literally babies. So it makes the evolution line work a lot, and they are cute as hell. But it's just something like I wouldn't use on my team, like a Clefairy or a Jigglypuff. I mean, Clefairy I would probably use maybe once if I was doing like a random team set or like a random Nuzlocke, but other than that, I probably wouldn't willingly choose it. Togepi and Togetic, I'm going to put those two in cool, probably because I also adore Togepi and I adore its evolution line. Togekiss, I know it's not, what is it, Johto? But I still think it's a pretty cool concept to have like a little egg and then whatever the fuck Togetic is and then a nice big thing. Natu and Xatu. Again, same thing with these guys. These are more of a meh because like I probably would rather have the owls than like whatever the fuck these little things are. It's not a terrible design. It's a cool design, but it's just something I don't really care for. Flaffy's evolution line definitely goes in God tier along with Mega Ampharos because yeah. Like I fucking love Mareep's evolution line. I've always used Ampharos on my team because Ampharos is really fucking cool and super cute. And I just adore it to pieces. And it's a fucking electric sheep. Like, if I had Wooloo, I'd put Wooloo in God tier too because, like, it's a cute fucking sheep. And evolves into a bigger fucking sheep. Blossom. I'll put Blossom in cool. I don't think I'd mind using Blossom on my team. I just never have before, and I think in most of the games, like, you can't get her. I know she uses a Sunstone, because it's either what? Blossom or Vileplume, right? Oddish Glue, Vileplume, or Blossom. Is that correct? God, there's so many of these fucking, like, this or that. Like, because you got, like, Gallade and Gardevoir, or you've got Roserade or Rosalia. There's just so fucking many. And then you've got fucking Poliwrath or Politoed or Slowbro or Slowking. Which, Funny story, I didn't realize, for the longest time I thought it went Slowpoke, Slowbro, and Slowking. But in the games, for Slowpoke, you can either do Slowbro or Slowking. Am I insane? Because I thought for the longest time it was Slowpoke, Slowbro, Slowking. Tell me in the comments if that's what you thought for your entire life, or if you're just like, nah, you're fucking retarded. Because I thought for the longest time. Meryl and Azumarill. I'm gonna put Meryl in awesome, and I'll put Azumarill in cool, because like, I mean, it's just a bigger, more egg-looking Easter rabbit-looking thing. But I do love Meryl, and I love Azumarill too, even though she's not in this list because it's not Johto, I think. But I do love the evolution line, and I probably would use Meryl on my team if I had to. Sudowoodo, Politoed, I don't really care for Politoed. Sudowoodo, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion. I mean, I like Sudowoodo. He's cool in the anime, but I just, I don't know. I don't really have much of an opinion. Hoppip, Skiploom, and Jumpluff. I'm pretty sure y'all are gonna think I'm crazy, but I fucking love Hoppip, and I love its evolution line. So those two are gonna be god tier as well. I don't know. I just like the little. I like the little creatures, the little critters. Like, they're just so cool. And these fucking fly, and they're part of a flower. Like, this is like the sprout. This is like, oh my god. So one thing I just found out is that dandelions, they were yellow first and then turn white. I thought for the longest time they were a completely different flower, because it's like, I've never known what the wishy things were called. I've just called them, I think I've just always called them wishy things or something like that. But yeah, I literally just found out like the other day that dandelions are yellow first and then turn white. That makes a lot more sense. Apom, god tier. I grew up watching the Sinnoh region first, and Apom was in the Sinnoh region, so I fucking love Apom. Probably one of my favorite monkeys, and I love Abipom too. So yeah, I'm biased, but you know, whatever. Sunkern and Sunflora, don't really care. Yanma. If Yanmega was here, I'll put them both in awesome. I like the dragonflies, and I like Yanma and Yanmega's design, and Yanmega is a fucking giant ass dragonfly. Wooper and Quagsire. I'll put Wooper in awesome and Quagsire in cool, just because it's so fucking derpy looking. But I do love Wooper, and I do love what is it? Is it Galarian? Or it's just like Paldean Wooper. Oh no, it's Paldean Wooper and Clodsire. I love Clodsire. Umbreon and Espeon. I don't think I have to explain myself with those. Bird Crow, again, not one of my favorite birds. Honchcrow's pretty cool looking, I'm not gonna lie. But I just don't think it's something I really care about. Slowking, again, I don't really care. Misdrevious, I'll put in meh, because I do love Miss Magius, so it's probably a ghost type I would use. Unknown, I don't really care. Wobbuffet, I don't really care. I mean, he's funny when Team Rocket uses him. Girafarig, I'll put in cool, because it's a nice, cool looking giraffe. I've never used Girafarig before, but I'm not opposed to it. Pineco and Fortress. I don't really care. It's a pine cone and like a bigger, more steel looking pine cone. Dunsparce, I don't really care. Gligar, I'm gonna put in cool. If I had Gliscor, I'd probably put him in God tier, but I do love Gligar, and I love how silly he is. Steelix. Steelix, I think I'm gonna put in God tier, because I think he made Onix's evolution so much more fucking cooler, and he's scary looking, and I think he's much bigger than Onyx. Mega Steelix, I don't really like the design because it's kind of weird looking, so I'll put it in meh. But yeah, I do love Steelix a lot. Okay, Snubbull and Granbull. I don't really have an opinion, nor do I don't really care. Quillfish, I don't really care. Shuckle, I don't really care. Remoraid and Octillery, I don't care. Delibird, I don't care. Slugmon, Macargo, I don't really care. Holy fuck. Porygon, I don't care. Smeargle, I don't care. Tyrogue, I don't really care. Hitmontop, though, I put in meh because I do like Hitmontop a lot. Smoochum, I don't care. Elekid also put in meh because I like the idea of like the little tiny charger and then the bigger chargers. Magby, I don't care. Miltank, I'll also put in meh just because like it's a cute cow and everyone likes making fun of it. What else can I put in meh? I think that's it. Mantine, I'll just put in meh because it's like it's cool looking, but it's like nothing I really care about. Okay. Actually, let's do these two. Are these two? Oh no, you got Tyranitar too. Okay. Heracross Mega, I don't really care for. Scizors, I think is pretty cool. Scizor is definitely God tier though because I love Scizor. Heracross, I mean, it's not my favorite. I'll also put meh because it's like it's not a bug type I would use. Sneasel, I'll also put meh. I do love Weavile. And yeah. Teddiursa. I'm gonna put Teddiursa in awesome along with Ursaring because I think it's one of the like cooler looking bears because you have like, oh, it's like a cute little teddy bear that it turns into an actual like fucking grizzly bear. Swinub and Piloswine. I'm gonna also put Swinub in awesome because I love Swinub and I do love Mamoswine. Piloswine, I think I'll put in meh just because it's like again it's an awkward fucking looking, mammoth. Corsola, I'll also put in meh, probably because I've never used her before. And yeah. Skarmory, also fucking God tier because I've always used Skarmory. I'll put Houndour in awesome, and I'll put Houndoom and Mega Houndoom in S tier because again, Dark Fire, it's an awesome fucking dog, and it makes Houndour so much cooler. Kingdra, I'm gonna put in awesome because Horsey to Kingdra, is cool, and I like the seahorse idea. Phanpy and Donphan, I think I also put those in awesome too because you got little elephant and then you got giant, thing with tusks. But I would definitely use Phanpy as well. Stantler, I put in cool because it's a reindeer, and I'd probably use Stantler. If it wasn't like such a kind of like basic normal type. Blissey, meh, I don't really have much an opinion. Oh, because they're pseudo-legendaries, right. Larvitar and Tyranitar. Larvitar, I'll put in awesome. Tyranitar, I'll put in S tier, or God tier. And then Mega Tyranitar, I think we'll also put in awesome because the extra spikes kind of don't do it for me, but it's still kind of cool looking. Pupitar, again, it's like the weird cocoon phase, so I'll just put it in cool. Alright, time for the evolutions, or the legendaries. Lugia and Ho-Oh. I think I like Lugia a lot more than Ho-Oh, so I'm going to put Lugia in awesome, and I'll put Ho-Oh in cool. Celebi, I'll also put in cool because it's not my favorite of like the cute little like fairies, but I still enjoy it. And I do enjoy the the dog trio. So I'll put those guys in God tier. All right. So here is my list. A lot more in God tier than I thought. Awesome. Cool. Meh. I don't really care. So let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are, or where you would switch Pokemon, or if you think I'm completely fucking wrong and stupid. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. If you're new to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button, give you a thumbs up, hit the bell so you're notified to make videos. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.